Hey everybody, it's Shaman Sister Sin, and I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about love bombing and idealization. This is generally the part of the relationship that everyone likes. It's one of the things that causes the most amount of confusion for people, so I thought we could talk about it for a few minutes. Even though idealization feels good and love bombing feels good, these things are gigantic red flags that a person is not seeing you for who you are at all. They are having a relationship with their fantasy of you, not you. You are having a relationship with their fantasy of themselves. Their fantasy of themselves becomes your fantasy of them. And then nobody in the relationship is accepting or even seeing the other person for who they really are. Even though love bombing and idealization feel good, they're not good for you. They're not good for a relationship. In order to truly care about somebody, you have to see them for who they really are. In all phases of the cycle of the relationship, the narcissistic person sees a fantasy projection of you. In a healthy relationship, there's also some idealization in the beginning, where you think the other person's perfect. You don't really know them that well. You don't see a lot of their flaws. The difference is, though, the idealization that occurs in a healthy relationship is nowhere near as extreme as what happens in narcissistic relationships. The reality of people is not completely different from what you see or what is projected of them. And in healthy relationships, when people find out that the other person is not as perfect as they thought they were, they're able to adjust to that and still have a relationship. This does not happen in relationships with narcissistic people. Excuse me. The discovery that you are not perfect and neither are they is devastating for them. When a person is placed on such a high pedestal, there's nowhere to go but down, and the fall to the bottom, it's far. Love bombing and idealization are just as unhealthy as devaluation, where you're being treated badly. Get to a place where the toxic ego manipulation perpetuated by a narcissistic person is no longer effective on you, because you don't need other people to see you as perfect or flawless or anything like that. You're okay with who you are, and it's okay that they don't see you that way. As we were saying, in all phases of the cycle of a narcissistic relationship, the narcissistic person does not see you. They see a fantasy projection of you. And when their fantasy projection of you lines up with your idealized self, you will believe they are seeing you as you truly are. That's the trap here. They're not. In order to combat this, it's important to learn to work to accept yourself for who you are. Let go of shame. Get to a place where you don't need other people to see you a certain way. This destroys a narcissist's ability to use their most powerful weapon against you. So I hope that clears a few things up for you. May the Great Spirit bless you. Have a beautiful day.